innovation, improve. Ang innovation dahil ganang magpa-improve sa usa ka product para mas mabuuan, ganang magdaog positive change. There are two types of innovation, namely evolutionary innovation and revolutionary innovation. Number one, evolutionary innovation. What is evolutionary innovation? Revolutionary innovation involves the introduction of groundbreaking, transformative concepts that fundamentally alter the existing paradigms within a field. The importance of innovation. Let us discuss specifically how innovation impacts various aspects of society, culture, and politics. First is creative innovations and solutions pave the way for fostering sustainable growth, securing jobs, and increasing competitive abilities. Second, through innovation, social problems such as education and poverty are addressed. Third, innovations may lead to an increase in demand for research and development across various aspects of modern life. Last, the emergence of innovations has led to a global realization that traditional methods of dealing with societal issues may no longer be applicable in modern society.
Diffusion. So, ang diffusion kay mo ni siya process sa pag-spread sa culture like clothing and food, atong panamit, pagkaon, from one group to another. So, mahitabo ni ang diffusion when ang isa ka culture kay ma-adapt sa lain like their religion, food, clothing, and etc. Example ani kay ang K-pop. Like, na-adapt ang uban din adapt ang ilang style, ilang fashion, their music. Then there are three agents of diffusion: technology, globalization, and language. In technology, sa technology, kaya ang example na kay sa cellphones, syempre na ay social media, then sige ma-influence ka sa mga na dito kung ano mga makitaan, like mga posts about fashion and etc. In globalization, ang example na kay paggamit ng Facebook or any social media platforms na mag-allow na to nga maka-engage, share cultural expression, ideas sa global community. Nya sa language kay example ni kay kanang pag-adapt na to sa English words or phrases like selfie, online, hashtags na nagamit na to everyday.
So, lesson 3, source of social, political, and cultural change, acculturation and assimilation. Acculturation is known as engaging change ng mga ka sa ilang culture mo, susunod ka, o mga isa sa mga members ko na nakasulpan sa assimilation. So, ano siya, malita mga doon sa regawa, sa mga doon sa ilang culture, so mga culture nila sa sila sa mga. So, alang kalayan sa constitution, so ano siya, mga-adapt ka mga sa ilang culture na kalayan. Yung paano ng culture sa technology, may lang simulation, is mo yung gusto ng culture, yung gusto ng
So, sa pagsulod sa mga new ideas and technology, instead nga mag-lead siya sa innovation and diffusion, it can disturb relationship between people and social classes, and that will lead us to the forms of social contradictions and tensions. So, forms of social contradictions and tensions, kaning social contradictions and tensions may come in different forms nga maka-affect ni siya sa different aspect sa society, such as culture and politics. So, first we have the inter-ethnic conflict. So, inter-ethnic conflict caused by conflicts on political, social, economic, and cultural. So, ang class struggle din ay idea ni Karl Marx na na-inherit niya sa theory ni Henry de Saint-Simon. So, ang example na ni na galing mga rich na farmers, na mga landowners. So, makagain sila of big profits while ang ilang isweldo sa kanang mga poor farmers kay kanang ginagmayra. So, next is the armed conflict. So, ang example lang ni kay ang Israeli o Palestinian. Di ba kayo nag-war man na sila kanang pagkatong September or October to nga month. Tas kanang naanagin is like history of conflict katong pag late 19th and early 20th century. So, ang tumong gid ani nga ilahang yawayan tungod sa claim galing sa land kanang nag-away sila tungod kay kinsa kunoy mag-gobyerno ani nga yuta or kinsa mo claim ani nga land o kinsa mo mag-deed ani nga land. So next we have the terrorism. So nakadungog na ba mo sa katong Abu Sayyaf na group? So mao ni siya usa sa example sa terrorism kay nag-threaten mo siya sa safety sa mga tao. So ang kaning Abu Sayyaf kay nag-base na sila sa Basilan Island where kanang they carried out numerous bombings, kidnappings, assassination, and extortion activities. Like, nagagaling nakadong na mo atong kidnapping nila sa 2000 Sudapan kidnapping, atong 2001 Dos Palmas kidnapping, and ang 2004 Super Ferry 14 na bombing. So, ginabuhat nila tungod sa ilahang goal nga maka-establish of independent Islamic state nga magobyernohan sa Islamic law in the Muslim majority provinces diri sa Southern Philippines. So, next is the protests. So, protests is a public demonstration to show disapproval for a decision made by certain social institution. So, one example is kay ang Second People Power Revolution or EDSA 2001 or EDSA 2. So, usa siya ka political process from January 17 to 20, 2001 na mao'y nakaparemove ni Joseph Estrada as president kay tungod sa iyahang pagka-corrupt. So, nagtapok din ang mga tao sa EDSA ni para mo i-show gali nila ilahang kanang pagka-against yun nga dapat yun si Joseph Estrada kay matangtang din siya as president tungod sa iyahang pagka-corrupt. So, next we have is the gender issue. So, gender issues, there is still discrimination among different genders and roles in society. So, one example kay inequality gani. So, when it comes to the wage kay or sweldo, so ang mga babae kay earn raw mga 78% of what men earn. So, dito kayo yung wage gap. So, note that the contradictions and tension almost always impact society negatively. So, the more nga magdadaghan ang human rights violation and magtataasad ang crime rates, mag-expect kita nga magtataas ang tension between sa mga conflicting groups. So, now let's move on to Unit 18. So, ang mahatag na mga example about sa kaning global warming and climate change is galing natasulod sa classroom. So, if natasulod sa classroom, tas atong pansiratan ang bintana, ang doors, and tanan, sirado yun siya, then ang heat kay the heat will start to arise, tas mag-init, di ba? Mag-init siya. Muna, matawag na to o global warming. Tapos, if while init man no, ikan tag-init, tas atong paandaron ang kanang mga electric fan or atong makabihan ang mga bitana, so mukalit ang upa ng kasud ang hangin, mubugnaw siya, mga matawag na to siya o climate change.
2. Transnational Migration and Overseas Filipino Workers, or OFWs. First is the concept of transnational migration. Transnational migration is one of the emerging challenges in contemporary societies. But before moving on a deeper discussion of this issue, it would help if we define certain terms that are related to it. These terms are migration, immigration, and emigration. Migration can simply be defined as movement of people out of a specific territory. Immigration refers to moving into a new territory, while immigration is the movement out of a territory. These terms only represent movement from one place to another. Transnational migration, on the other hand, represent a more complex concept. Transnational migration is a combination of concept of migration and transnationalism, or the economic, political, and cultural processes that extend beyond the boundaries of nation states. Next is factors contributing to transnational migration. With this industrialization and modernity came the idea of capitalism. Capitalism is an economic system in which the ownership of the means of production or distribution of goods is mainly in the hands of private individuals and corporations. Today, it is the dominating idea that influences state and non-state actors' economic decisions and processes. Many multinational corporations realize that doing business in several more countries will lead to the generation of higher profits. It is why many of the products and services of these corporations are available in the local markets of other states. The Overseas Filipino Workers, or OFWs. The Philippines is one of the largest sources of transnational migrants across the world. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority, it was stated that there were 2.2 million Filipinos living and working abroad from April to September 2016. Over 90% of those people have existing working contracts.
Unit 18, Lesson 3. Responding to cultural, social, and political change. Inclusive citizenship and participatory governance. So, inclusive citizenship. So, kaning inclusive citizenship, it represents idea nga ang tanang tao sud sa usa ka community kay dapat mag-treat fairly, kanang equal, bisan paglahi-lahi ilang background and characteristics, dapat equal sa mga opportunities na sa mga community. Then, kaning participatory governance. So, ang participatory governance kay kanang ang mga citizen kay appeal sa mga decision making or organization like sa pag-plan, decision sa government. Example kay kanang magpa-town hall meeting, ang mga residents anak kay mag-share sa ilang opinions o ideas sa mga issues sa ilang lugar, then actionan tayo nila ang issue para ma-solve. New forms of media. New media is kanang paggamit nato og technology sa pag-share og information, ideas, opinions nato niya ato siyang i-share sa social media baron or any social media platforms. Unlike before na ang gamit sa pag-spread of information kay newspapers. So, social networking. So, social networking kay kanang pag-join of groups, making friends with others sa online. Siyempre, mahitabo siya sa online like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or any social media platform. Way na mas gipasayon ang pag-connect or atong pag-connect sa atong mga loved ones. So, maano siya yung social networking.
Social movement. So, maano siya kanang magtinabangay og lihok like sa something nga kanang mga debate o kanang mga mudagan ng mga presidente. So, nanas na yung mga buhaton nga kanang kausaban para lang kanang magtinabangay sila para na mausab sa atong lipunan. So, in social movement, we have 4 types of social movement. First is alternative social movement. Alternative social movement only aims to affect limited change for a certain population of a group of people. So, alternative social movement focus on making small change for a specific group of people without aiming for a broad transformation. Next is redemptive social movement. Redemptive social movements seek more radical change targeted towards a specific part of population. So, redemptive social movements aims for significant and radical change, but their focus on directed towards a specific segment of the population rather than the entire society. So the third is reformative social movement. Reformative social movement seek limited social change but target everyone in population. So reformative social movement wants to make small changes that apply to everyone in society, not just a specific group. So the fourth is, or the last one, is revolutionary social movement. Revolutionary social movement, which is the most extreme since it seeks to transform the entire society. This type of social movement aims to change, reject, or maintain existing social institutions in the society. So, revolutionary social movement are the most extreme aiming to transform an entire society. They seek to change, reject, or uphold existing social institution on a broad scale. So, mo na ni kanang dagko na lang pang-usbo, like kanang sa mga presidente, like daghan sila mga project para sa atong bansa, like yan na. Like grabe na lang pang-usbon. Thank you.